So, um, yeah, this just happened. Okay, so, there actually been some news on the, whole Friday fucking Week 7. I'm sure a lot of us, or probably everyone's heard of it. It's, let's just say exclusive to Newgrounds because, um, I'm just gonna say it all out. Basically, it's just like, Week 7 has Tank Man in it, and if you don't know who Tank Man is, where have you been? Tank Man's like, sort of like the mascot, I guess you could say, of like Newgrounds. And, they decided to, make it into a full week. He was a mod, I think, long before the week actually came out fully, but people are happy nonetheless, and yeah, which since it's exclusive to Newgrounds and not just, an updated version of the downloaded version, which I personally play on, no one has been able to get in. Literally everyone was so hyped about this update. Newgrounds is literally inaccessible right now, or at least not fully. You can access the website, but just not Friday Night Funkin' of it. Which there actually is a Kickstarter right now, and I mean it's raised over maybe 600K. Even though I'm pretty sure the goal was 60K. So people really love the game and really want a full version of it, like a full game. And I'm not sure if that's the reason why, or it's just that because people have been saying because the servers are being so crowded by people, it's just half time you can't even get into one. And people who can get into one, it will freeze sometimes, and yeah, because there's cutscenes, and I'm not sure it's cutscenes for all the weeks now, like starting cutscenes, but I don't know. But I guess we won't know for a while since everyone, I guess, wants to keep the servers to themselves right now. Which personally, it's fine. I don't really need to play Week 7, but I really love to, and yeah. This ain't sort of like a rant or anything. I just wanted to give my personal opinion on this. Sad, really is. And oh yeah, by the way, but that's besides the subject today. The main subject is this game. I just want to talk a little about the Newgrounds thing. And but anyway, now we're on to the fully fledged thing. Yeah, here we are. We have Left 4 Dead 2. And no, for yes, I'm not gonna play it because yeah. But I just want to say I sort of want to make a video about how this game is one of the best zombie games ever made. You cannot convince me otherwise. Alright. Literally, this game has everything you want in a zombie game. Good characters, a good story, good weapons, good designs of the zombies. It's great. And yeah, which this game and the first one is $10 now. I got this game when it was like $30. Now it's $10. Man, bro, I feel ripped off. Not really. As you can see, I got over 400 hours on the game. I've been a proud owner of this game for over 4 years now, or not over, but like like 4 years now. But hopefully, when Back for Blood does come out, maybe that game does good enough. Maybe it'll get a sequel, Back for Blood 2. I would love to see that. So yeah, and no, for yes, I've not pre-ordered the game, even though as much as I would love to pre-order the game, I have not because I have not had any money. But I'm gonna try and buy the game when it does come out, and I'm pretty sure it's coming out in June. So yeah, real quickly, I'm gonna run down the facts of why this game is probably, or no, not probably, is the best, or not is the best, but you get what I mean. It's one of the best zombie games ever made. Okay? 1, good characters. 2, good story. 3, new gun, or not new, but good guns. Good zombie designs. Good designs in general. A lot of the characters seem like assholes, but that's the entire reason. Because you're not supposed to, like, really like a lot of these characters off the bat. A lot of things, you're not supposed to like them right off the bat. Because Nick, for instance, the guy in the suit right here, who is firing zombies right here, he is a complete asshole right at the start. And he sort of is an asshole till the story goes on. But as the story goes on, he gets, a little more friendly with people. Not everyone, but, a little more friendly with his group. And personally, he's really kind of unlikable off the bat, but after a while, you start to like him a little more. And Ellis, with the guy on the left over there, the guy wearing the hat, next to Nick. Ellis is, well, probably a fan favorite. People love Ellis, and I mean, when I say love, I mean literally want to make out with him. Sorry, let's go a little too far there. But seriously, people love this character because he is probably one of the most likable out of the entire series characters. Out of all the 8 characters, he is probably one of the most likable because he is nice straight off the bat, and he has good dialogue. Okay, he has good dialogue between the characters. I don't know why I sound like Boogie 298 there for a second. Basically, he has good dialogue with a bunch of characters. He has some dialogue that makes people giggle and laugh. I've had a couple of his lines make me giggle. Personally, he's one of my favorite characters in the entire game. But yeah, then next we have Coach, which is just kind of this. How do I say? He's not fat. Okay, he's fluffy, just like how WoW Such Game puts him as. Okay, he's fluffy, not fat. But seriously, Coach is another one of the likable characters. He's sort of like the leader of the group, and yeah, there's not really much to say about him. He loves cheeseburgers. Okay, he is the cheeseburger demigod. Okay, and so I need to know about him. And then next we have Rochelle, which is easily probably one of the most worst characters in the entire game. Okay, fine, I'll cut her a break. She's not that bad, but the fans don't really seem to like her all that much, and not because she's an unlikable character. She is likable. She's friendly. She's cooperative. She's pretty much everything on the good side. The reason people don't like her is because she's such a bland character. She has really no dialogue that makes you laugh, giggle a little bit or anything. She doesn't really have the best. She ain't just really that good of a character out of all the rest. Really, even Bill, the old guy from the first group, he has better dialogue than Rochelle. Which, not saying Bill's a bad character or anything. I personally like the main Bill a little bit, but it's just I don't think she's a down tier character. I don't think she's the worst character in the entire series or anything. You know, Personally, I think she's just misunderstood. Okay, she's underrated, let's say. And not saying she's god tier or anything, but she's not as bad as people think she is, because which over the years the community has sort of liked her a little bit more, and respect her a little bit more. But when this game first came out, she was sort of a laughing stock for the fans. But over the years, people have respected her a little bit more, and personally, it's good to see that. Now I'm gonna go over the first game's characters, since this is Left 4 Dead 2. But I just wanted to say why this game was probably, and it still is, probably the best zombie game, or one of the best ever made. One of the best zombie games ever made. And honestly, if you watch my previous videos on this game, you would probably see why. And yeah. But since Back 4 Blood is gonna be coming out in a couple months, I thought it'd be kind of good. And for you ask, I am probably not gonna make any videos on Back 4 Blood as much as I would love to. I'm not sure how well my computer might be able to handle it, since it's not really a quote-unquote gaming computer or anything. It's not the best, but it still works nonetheless. But still, I'm not sure I'll be able to run Back 4 Blood as well or anything. But once I do get enough money to buy it, I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I think about it when it does come out, possibly. But personal stuff we've seen about the game, it looks really good. I'm really excited for it. And yeah. Also, one last thing, a lot of people quote Back 4 Blood as Left 4 Dead 3. Personally, I think it's more than a Left 4 Dead 3. Okay, it has a lot more. Now, I have seen alpha gameplay footage on it. I wish I would have been able to play the alpha, but no, we weren't able to. Personally, because I didn't even know that game existed. Because as I found out the game actually existed, or at least, yeah, it sort of existed, I was too late onto it and the beta was already closed. Besides, even if I did possibly request for the beta, or not beta, I mean alpha. I probably wouldn't have been chosen. But anyway, yeah, someone was give this game not really a proper send off, but sort of give reasons why it's one of the best zombie games ever made. Okay, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Okay, no matter how much stuff you say that's negative about the game, or how much stuff is wrong with the game, I will always love this. Even if this game does eventually, and unfortunately, go down, people start to forget about it, it will still go down in history as one of the best zombie games ever made. And I will say it's big thanks to Valve for making this game. You guys are true legends. Also, personally, Valve is like the only, not personally, but like, really, Valve is like the only good gaming company that made good games. Now, I know their games aren't for everyone, but, they're like the only company that's really made bad, like, really bad games, All their games are good. Half-Life, Portal, Left 4 Dead, Counter-Strike. All their games are good in their own equal ways. But anyway, I just wanted to sort of say, thanks to Valve for making this game, and spent like about 4 years of my life on this game. It's nice to see that a new Left 4 Dead type game is coming out, and you know that is actually being made by Turtle Rock Studios, which, in case you don't know, were the original developers behind Left 4 Dead before they handed off it to Valve. But it's nice to see him back. But anyway, this keep on announcing outros. But anyway, this is the outro now, and yeah, thank you all for listening to this, and yeah, I'll talk to you all later. Have a nice day, guys.